guilty to something you haven't done. Look, we will prove she's lying.
How are we going to prove it, eh? I'm going to the police station.
No, you're not.
You can't. Listen to me. Look, if you plead guilty, then that woman's won, hasn't she?
What, and you think I care about that? All I care about is seeing Ruby and not letting her forget that I'm a dad.
So you think being a woman beater's the kind of dad that she's going to want to see, do you?
Tina's right. If you accept that charge, it'll hang around your neck for the rest of your life.
Exactly. And Kirsty's going to tell loads of rubbish. I mean, what chance would you have a relationship with Ruby then?
I can't lose her.
Well, trust me, you admit to beating her mum up and you'll lose her anyway.
Look, Ty, you're going to have to keep strong, OK? You're not the liar, she is. And that's what you got to hold on to.
Yeah, Sally and everyone else, they will get to know the truth, Tyrone. I don't know how, but I know they will.
Where are you going?
I just need to clear my head.
Well, let me come with you.
No, I'm not going to go to the police, I promise. I just need to be on my own for a bit, OK?
OK.
Don't blame me. Blame your grandmother. She wasn't hanging on to money that was rightfully mine.
It's nothing to do with Gran, this. If you hadn't decided to do a quick bunk with her fancy man...
I did not do a bunk. And he was no longer her fancy man.
No money for guessing who you two are talking about.
She wants to put our rent up.
Who's she? I'm your mother.
Yeah, well, it's not happening. We're moving out.
Right, hang on a minute, David. Gail, you know we can't afford to pay more rent.
You're resourceful, Kylie. Always have been.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on. We all know that if you want something, you'll find a way of getting it.
So what you're saying, I'm a rip-off merchant, is that it?
If the cap fits.
All right, do you know what? I'm fed up of being nice with you now, even though it's poor Audrey that deserves the sympathy. He's right, enough's enough. We're moving out.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Where are we going?
Pub.
Where's Max?
He's upstairs.
All right, I'll just go tell him.
Oh, so I'm supposed to babysit, am I?
I'd have thought it was the least you could do.
There you go. And well done, Tracy.
Thank you.
Welcome to the madness.
Yeah, well done. Not everyone can master how to put one of them boxes together.
Oh, no, and then there's the packing. Well, at least you've got Kirky to help.
Oh, yeah, because I wouldn't have had a clue. I mean, one pair of knickers on top of another pair of knickers. Who'd have thought it?
Hey, Tracy, I am very impressed. You managed the whole day.
Oh, do you know something? It's no wonder people think I'm flaky with family like you.
Hey, I'm kidding. No, actually, that's a lie. But well done anyway. Hey, and you never know. Today, packing. Tomorrow, Tracy's empire.
Why not? Everyone has to start somewhere. Richard Branson used to flog albums from a phone box.
Yeah, Alan Sugar at a market stall.
Look at them now. And to be honest, I doubt either of them had half the natural cunning that you do.
Oh, well, thank you. Listen, the main thing is that you're pleased with what I've done and that you know that I'm capable of a whole lot more.
Oh, I'm sure that you are.
Right. Well, drink up, comrades, because the next round is on me. Hi, Michelle. Hey, why don't you come and join us? Although Steve might be a little bit bored because we are talking shop.
Stay. You know, if they come to blows, my money's on Michelle.
Yeah, well, you take it from a bookie, you're onto a loser. I'm gonna show you the scars if you like.
Oh, large gin and tonic, please, and...
Vodka and tonic,
and
please.
a vodka and tonic, large, and whatever you're having, Stella.
Right, thanks, Audrey.
I can see that money that you got from Lewis burning a big hole in your pocket.
Yes, you're probably right. Oh, did I tell you? He left the most lovely bouquet of flowers on the doorstep. Oh, they were beautiful, Rita. Lily's my favourite. And do you know what? And I hate myself for it. Even after everything that's happened, and even though he paid for them with Gail's money, nearly broke my heart.
There you go, ladies.
Oh, and whatever them two happen.
Right. Well, I hope you smashed that bouquet to smithereens.
Yes, I did, in the end.
Them two look as if they're plotting the overthrow of the government.
We are. Gail, a dictator.
Oh, what's she done there?
Try to fleece us, that's what.
Because she can't afford the loan repayment, she's decided to put our rent up. How fair is that?
Well, it's not. She's got herself into this mess, and there's no way we're footing the bill.
So, what are you going to do?
Move out.
Move out? Well, she definitely won't be able to repay the loan then. I mean, she'll lose the house.
Tough.
Sorry, Gran, she's given us no choice.
I'm warning you, go, I'll call the police. You're starting to believe your own lies now, are you? Come on. We both know you're not the one in danger here.
What do you want?
Can I come in?
Ruby's not here.
Actually, it's you I've come to see. Please, I'll just be 10 minutes.
Well?
How is she?
Yeah, really good. Sally's having her for a bit to give me a break, what with the physical abuse I've had to suffer and the strain of being a single parent's been hard. Everybody's been really supportive, understanding. How about you? How's Fizz? How's life in the love nest?
You've won.
What? Sorry, what's that?
I said you've won. I give in. I'll go to the police, tell them what you said's true, and I'll accept the charges against me.
You'd stand up there and plead guilty. Why?
Because Ruby is more important to me than what people think. She's more important than anything. I'll say whatever you like, but please, don't take my baby from me.
Is this some kind of trick?
No. I don't care anymore. I can't lose her. If you want, I'll beg.
There is another way.
What?
You know what? Come home. And you can see Ruby whenever you like.
See, I didn't realise it was missing till I went to pay for my cup of tea.
Where would this have been?
I'm sorry?
This cafe where you stopped for your cup of tea.
Well, I don't know. Some nondescript little cafe. They all look the same.
So you leave one drab little cafe to travel across town and sit in another drab little cafe?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Roy. Why on earth would I do that? I was en route.
Roy's just trying to work out where you might have lost your purse.
Oh, thank you, Hayley. Now I understand.
So, you were in this cafe when you first realised it was missing?
Yes, unfortunately, the proprietor insisted that no payment was necessary.
Oh, wasn't that kind of him?
Yes, it was. It was very generous. I thought I might have left it here, but alas.
It's most unfortunate.
One forgets how vulnerable one feels when one's pockets are empty, especially when one has always insisted on paying one's way.
Oh, right, yeah. Here, so you can sort it out.
Oh, I had hoped for something a bit more substantial.
Well, I'm sorry. That's all I can manage.
You never know. Maybe someone will hand it in.
No, they won't. And anyway, I don't want a handout. I would rather have an advance on my salary. £100 should do it.
£100?
Oh, thank you. Right. I'll have a cup of frothy coffee and a sticky bun. For the shock.
She seems a bit vague. Do you think she's all right?
I'm sure she's fine.
How can you go around telling people I've been battering you? Saying all those things you said to the police and then ask me to come back?
Because I know it's what we both want and it's what our daughter needs. Both of her parents living together under one roof. I know you've said things we didn't mean and done things we regret, but you and me, we're meant to be together.
People think I'm a lowlife who hits women.
I can't make that go away. You could come back and be with Ruby and everything could be how it was.
Well, that's just it. I can't go back to how it was. I can't go back to being scared, wondering what might happen. I can't get back with you because I don't love you anymore.
So Ruby's important, but not as important as Fizz, it seems.
You still don't get it, do you? None of this happened because I fell in love with Fizz. It happened because of you, and I'll never forgive you for that.
Too bad. Oh, and these visits with Ruby, I'm not sure she's going to be well enough. You know what kids are like. Always picking up some bug or other.
You can't stop me seeing her.
Oh, I think we both know I can. But let me check on with the domestic violence investigator. I've got a card somewhere. Yeah, PC Warwick, really sympathetic. Got a little of her own.
Well, don't do this. You know I love her.
You don't love me. It's just the price you pay. Now get out.
Please, you can't do this. You know how much she means to me. You know it.
You know what they say? No fool like an old fool.
Nobody's saying that.
Oh.
Well, maybe Norris, but you'd think there was something wrong with him if he didn't.
Do you know, Rita, it's funny, but before Lewis came along, if you'd told me that I was going to fall in love again and that I would feel exactly like I felt 50 years ago when I was a kid, butterflies in the tummy, I wouldn't have believed you. It's just that now I don't know whether to feel relief that that part of my life is still there, or regret because of all the pain that seems to come with it.
Maybe the same goes for Gail. Well, she's had her heart broken as well, remember? And now it looks as if she might lose her house and all.
Well, she deserves it.
You don't mean
Yes,
that.
I do mean that. She betrayed me, Rita, her mother.
But this is your daughter we're talking about. You have to ask yourself, do you honestly want to see her homeless?
Oh, please, it won't come to that.
Well, from what David and Kylie were saying when they move out, family's family, Audrey.
I swear to God you could use that woman as a form of torture.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it's bad enough that I have to spend all day working with her. Now, she's just there when I want to chill out and relax and think nice thoughts. Bet I'll have a dream about her later.
They call it a night terror. Found alcohol helps.
Come on then, let's get this on before they get...
Ah, look at them, like two little lovebirds.
I thought you were going out for pizza.
We did. So how come you... Why? How long did it take you to eat a 10-inch sloppy Giuseppe? No, don't answer that.
3 minutes, 48 seconds. But that was thin crust.
My little heartbreaker, record breaker. Oh, put you up.
What are we watching?
Oh, it's right good, is this? Well, up to the bit where he gets killed and then she runs off with his mate, dirty charlotte. Don't fancy it then? Well, never mind. Let's see what's on the telly.
Right, that is it.
What's up?
Look, I'm sorry, right? I've tried, OK? I really have. And this was only ever meant to be a stopgap thing, but you're going to have to go, all of you. I'm sorry, Craig.
I think it was the rat that broke the camel's back.
What's all that about?
Dunno. Something like a camel.
Is she saying we gotta leave?
Nah. Is she?
Hey.
Right, casserole's in. And everything else is sorted. Oh, you wouldn't mind just keeping your eye on Ruby, would you, while I'm just going to have a quick soak?
No, of course I will.
Right, I'll check up on Jack while I'm up there.
Well, go on, then. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing, is it? Should we go outside? What do you think you're playing at?
I just wanted to see her.
You can't go sneaking around in folks' gardens. You're on bail, Tyrone.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I've just not seen her for so long.
But Sally's in there. She'll go mad if she knew you was here.
Can I hold her?
I can't.
Please, Kev. Just for a few seconds, she's my little baby. I'm not going to hurt her.
Of course you know.
Please. Hello, sweetheart. He's dead.
Hey, come on, baby.
Everybody that I've ever loved, I've lost. I can't lose her too.
Going to listen.
Whatever happens, mate, she's your daughter. No one can ever take that away from you. Quick. Tyrone, don't make things worse than they already are. Get yourself home.
What is it about teenagers? They can't hang up towels or throw away empty shampoo bottles.
But I like it here. It's the best place we've ever lived.
What about that place we had over the laundrette? That was dead good, that was. Lovely and warm.
Yeah, I know, but it's like a proper family here. I mean, it's not just us, is it?
Sorry, mate. Once Aunt Maria's made up her mind, she ain't going to change it.
Look at his little face. Of course she will. She's probably a bit ratty because it's that time of the month or something.
I'm telling you, she can be really stubborn, can Maria. When we was kids, she'd go days without talking to me. Weeks sometimes.
Well, she might be stubborn, but I can charm the birds off the trees, me. Don't you worry, sweetheart. By the time I've finished with her, she'll be begging us to stay.
If you're hungry, there's some left on the hob.
If you're going to try and bribe us, you've got to do better than spaghetti hoops.
Oh, for goodness sake.
All right, Ram.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hi, Mum. Come in.
Yeah, I'm not stopping. Hi, Carla. Now, these two have told me about your problem repaying the loan. So I was thinking, if I give the two of you the money for a deposit, you can get a mortgage and buy this place.
Yeah, buy my house.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Gran.
Buy my house with my money.
Yes, unless you've got a better idea.
And where do you propose that I live?
Oh, Gail, don't be so dramatic. Here, of course, as their lodger.
Over my dead body. I mean, I felt sorry for him. How could you not? I dare say Kirsty's not the easiest person to live with.
Oh, you can say that again.
Even so, it doesn't excuse him for what he did.
If she's telling the truth.
Well, why would she lie?
Oh, so you're not prepared to think she's lying, but you're willing to think the worst of Tyrone, someone you've known for 10 years?
I don't think the worst of him. I told you I feel sorry for him. It can't be easy for him, given what he's been through.
What I put him through, you mean?
Oh, do you know, you're very fond of telling me what I mean, aren't you?
Well, go on then, deny it. You're always going on about me running off with Molly.
You had an affair with his wife. You're the father of the baby that he thought was his.
Oh, so Tyrone's lost everything and it's all my fault?
Contrary to what you might think, Kevin, I don't blame you for everything that goes wrong in the world. Tyrone's a grown man. He knows right from wrong.
Unlike me, apparently.
Oh, for goodness sake, what do you want me to say, Kevin? That what you did didn't matter? What you did didn't damage people? Because I can't. We all have to take responsibility for our mistakes and pay for them.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. If the youth of today were taught how to cook a three-course meal, iron a shirt, change a plug and pluck a partridge, the world would be a much better place. Oh, Roy, give us another cup of tea, will you?
As you might have noticed, the urn is now empty.
What? Oh.
Feet, please. Oh. I presume you have rung your bank.
What about?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Mother, about your purse. Somebody could be using your cards even as we speak. You've got to get on to them, tell them what's happened.
Yes, and I shall first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a 24-hour service. Do you want me to get the number for you?
I may have lost my purse, but I have not yet lost my marbles, Roy. When I start to go completely senile, I'll try to remember to let you know.
You're doing it out of spite, and you know you are.
I'm not. But there isn't a person in this street who'd blame me if I was, apart from you.
Well, if you're going to bear a grudge, then...
Look, you were going to run away with a man I love.
Love? Oh, Ma'am, you know I never meant to hurt you.
Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I am trying to help you sort out all this mess you've created for yourself. And if they move out, you're going to find it a struggle to keep this house.
Yeah, and Mum, you said it yourself.
And if I give them the money for the deposit,
No,
then get a
ma'am.
more...
No way. I am not selling to those two and becoming a lodger in my own house.
Oh, like we are, you mean?
Well, if you don't sell to them, you'll have to sell to somebody else. And where do you think you're going to live, Seems to me you've got no choice. Anyway, I'm off. Talk later.
Ta, Audrey.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Chesney and Kate, yeah?
No, they've gone for a drink. I've been really worried about you. Where have you been?
I went to see Kirsty.
You didn't. You know what she's like. What if she'd called the police?
She hasn't.
So why did you go?
I wanted to make her see reason. To see what she was doing isn't fair to me or Ruby.
And I bet that pulled at her heartstrings.
I know now it doesn't matter what I say.
So what did she say?
Even if I admit all them things in court, what she said I did,
No, you can't. Did you not listen to anything me and Tina said?
she'd still stop me seeing Ruby. I held her. Went round to Sally's and I seen Ruby through the window and I held her.
Did what?
She felt dead warm. She smelt really good. She can't take my baby away from me.
Oh, but she's not going to.
She is. I can't win. She'll just make excuses so I can't see Ruby, and she'll tell people that I've hurt her. And everyone will believe her, just like they believed everything else she said.
No, listen, I know you're upset, but we are going to find a way to expose her for the lying, scheming bully she is.
How? Eh? How? Because if I could prove that Kirsty's lying about me hitting her and have access to Ruby, then I will do whatever it takes. I'll say it. Whatever it takes. But nobody is listening to me. I feel like I'm just in some hall screaming and nothing's coming out. Everyone keeps saying it's going to be fine. Well, what if it's not, eh? I've decided I'm going to take Ruby and I'm going abroad. It's the only way.
With England facing Brazil in the football on Wednesday, it means Coronation Street's at the slightly later time of 9:30. Well, next tonight, with no end of suspects over the death of a scientist, is it any time for Lewis to be embarking on a new relationship with Laura? Yes, it looks like it could finally be happening.